Situated.
I got you.
Emergency Pop-Tart?
Yeah. Emergency Pop-Tart. I like it.
Oh man, what is going on today, guys? The Creator here, back with Jared.
Yeah.
In his
2015 Scat Pack.
2015 Scat Pack. So I know you heard bits and pieces about his Scat Pack, but it's
been.
It has a rough.
Yeah, it's been through a lot.
It's been through a lot. So far, what have you done with this car? Or do you want to?
So, I've had the car a year, and this is the second engine that's been in it.
You had it for a year. Second engine.
Put two engines in 1 year, and it's not even my fault. The first engine that blew, I didn't know why it blew. They put one in it. I didn't pay nothing for it. It was whatever.
No, wait. It would be the third engine because you had the original engine. And
the original engine's gone, and then
you
the
had
replacement engine is gone,
and then you had the dealership engine. Yeah, third engine.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It is what it is. But this is what happens when you buy, a drag built car for daily use.
But did you know it was drag built?
I had no idea.
It wasn't. Yeah.
When I inspected the car before purchasing it, all I see is the cat's been cut off and the ram air box. That's all I see.
Pretty much. It has a Hellcat front bumper on it, and it has a shaker hood on it.
The shaker hood is stock.
Yeah.
The Hellcat front end is not.
Yeah.
But whatever.
And
I like it better anyway.
It didn't have a spoiler at first, did it?
It did not.
Yeah.
We put that on there.
Yeah.
Then that one got damaged in an accident, and I got another one on there.
I forgot. That one did get damaged. I know.
Not too bad. I think there was a chemical reaction with the paint. That's all I really know about.
Yeah. Where are we at? What is this? City of what? Oh, this is a trainer.
Public safety. Okay, well, let's not.
Okay, I thought we was like going to jail or something like that. I was like, wait a minute.
Take Jairus to jail, yeah.
This car is seriously in need of a tune.
Badly.
Because you said you still think it's supercharged.
Well, no, I figured out why it's been through two engines since I've owned it.
Mm-hmm.
The computer system thinks that the car is supercharged. And it is not. Don't ignore the bomb. The car is not supercharged. But it is tuned for a supercharger. So if I do full throttle, the pistons can't handle it.
And that's what the dealership told you.
That's what this dealership, the first dealership, didn't tell me nothing. They gave me the car and said it's good.
Pretty
so
much.
I gave it a week or two, and then I drive like I drive, and then next thing you know, before Christmas it blows again.
Engine knock, right?
It was knocking bad.
Yeah. Or was it a tick?
Two pistons broke.
I think I still got those pictures, so we'll post up the pictures.
Yeah. This was a $12,000 engine. $12,000 engine. Okay, we can't play. These engines don't work.
And you went through.
The first one I didn't have to pay for it. So what's that big of a deal?
The second one you shouldn't have to pay for it.
I shouldn't have had to, but stupid,
You still going through, like,
The lawsuit, yeah, but it won't go through till June.
Yeah.
Actually, July.
You want to post the pictures of the wreck too?
I can, but it wouldn't be terrible.
Yeah, this car being in the wreck. Not a bad wreck.
It wasn't a terrible wreck. No, not at all. And kind of bang up this fender.
I never saw it in person when it was wrecked. You immediately was like, nope, I need to fix it now.
No, throw it to the shop. They towed it from the wreck spot to the shop. The shop was right down the street. They has a drag car. So when he traded it, he just slapped any cheap piece he could to get it on, just so they wouldn't notice anything was wrong with it. So the rims that are on this car now, they're not the most expensive rims in the world, but they work. They're big enough to hold a good tire. And the tires that he put on it, they suck.
Yeah.
The front end lost control. And when the front end hydroplaned, the car completely turned sideways. The rear end never lost until the car got sideways. I was only going 40 miles an hour.
40?
40. He had 275s in the front.
What you got in the front now?
245s.
245s? Yeah, that.
305s in the rear. He had 275s all the way around.
I just remembered a bad time going through here.
Why?
Let's just go keep
I
driving.
used to live there.
I know, but it's further down. Let's just keep driving. I won't say anything until we pass it, and then I can be like, all right, here's what happened. But we ain't gonna talk about that.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you garbage man doing?
Right there. But now since we passed the bridge of where the incident happened that I was talking about, yeah, my brake caliper both fell out.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And like, just literally just, bop, 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 bing. I was like, man, what was that? Start trying to slow down on the brakes. My brakes locked up. I pulled over in front of this house, and then I was like, man, I don't know what's going on. Couldn't figure it out. Start driving it again, and then I ended up went to this Dollar General because it was just like vibrating, and that was it.
Well, make sure your brake caliper screws are tight.
So you had this car for a year.
A little over a year.
A little over a year, and you probably only drove it.
It's been in the shop 8 months.
8 months.
Altogether. I've had it maybe, I got it in 2018, December 27th. I went in the shop 3 days later. They already know about that. Got that back. The rack, it was down a month and a half, but that's not nobody's fault, but alright.
Did you do the mid muffler delete before or after the wreck?
After.
After?
No, it was before my bed.
Before?
Yeah, it was before.
Man. I know that had to suck.
With the wreck?
No,
The other engine.
I'm talking about the everything.
Man, everything sucked. You know how many times I debated just scrapping this car and saying, y'all can have it, I don't really care. But I'm gonna lose out on money and I'm gonna have to, it's too much.
You missed the RT?
Yeah, because RT didn't give me no problems. Engine goes out again, it's gone.
It's gone.
Oh, it's gone.
Is that your cue to get a Hellcat?
I don't know if I really want one though.
Maybe another
while the
RT?
while the supercharger is awesome, this is a bigger engine. But anything else about car? Because honestly, I haven't had time to do a whole lot of nothing. About how many times it's been in the shop? I mean, I had the rims painted when it was wrecked. I had the new spoiler put on. That's just because the old one broke. They just put it on.
Yeah.
They really didn't ask me anything about it. They just kind of ordered the RT spoiler. So it's an RT spoiler on there. It's not the short one. It's the medium height one, but and I plan to swap it, but it's painted to match the rims and fuel cap. This is a Hellcat red eye front bumper. The only difference is it kind of curves in a little bit tighter.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a red eye front bumper with a red eye lip.
What are your plans with this car now that you have it?
So, first things first. Tune. Forget everything else. Tune now. Here's where we gotta go. I'm debating doing forged internals so that I no longer have these problems. While the engine is strong and on its own, it's in my head now, broken pistons.
Yeah.
And no matter if these pistons can last me 300,000 miles the way that it sits right now, I don't want to hear that. All I hear is broken piston.
Because you broke them before.
And that's not what I want. After that, I've got a wrap idea for the car. Not necessarily a full wrap. I'm still gonna keep it blue.
You gonna do
Just
decals?
I need some black, accent somewhere. I found a wide body that I actually like because I'm not a huge fan of the wide body they put on the Challengers, the new ones. just fender flares. After that, you know, wicker bill, because the spoiler's tiny. I don't like it. His owner took the spoiler off for whatever reason. The car looked like a naked turtle.
A naked turtle.
It's disgusting. I can't stand Challengers without it because their trunk is not straight. It has a downward slope. So it slopes down, and then the 2015s and higher, the rear of it slopes up. So it's coming slurp. Yeah, it slurps up. So it's coming, you know, like that, and it just looks so stupid without a spoiler. A few cosmetic things, but engine-wise, after the heads, you know, the pistons, not the heads. If I do anything, it'll be a twin turbo.
You ready to end this video?
Did we say enough? I don't have anything else.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't really do.
Centrifugal supercharger, if I do anything to it, but that will be a while. It's more of a show car to me. Because power comes with consequences. $12,000 consequences.
That's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell us what you think about Jared Scat Pack.
Yeah, Scat Pack.
And if you've seen the RT video, which one do you like better? You like this one or the RT?
Now, the RT was wrapped. That was a custom wrap. This one's pretty much just the way it came.
Well, there's more to come with this car. Even though it doesn't seem like, you know, we've done much with it, because we really haven't.
We haven't done anything.
Yeah, but there's more to come. So
I tinted the taillights.
Huh?
Tinted the taillights.
Yeah, he tinted the taillights. That's about it.
That's about it.
But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this video.
We went babbling for 25 minutes.
It's been longer than that, because I keep turning it on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and just, you know. Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. This is the weirdest little neighborhood I've ever seen in my life.
It's kind of cool though. I like it.
We made a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
Yeah, we turned this way and what do we do?
No.
What? Thought we was turning around.
Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Okay.